So hi everybody, my name is Annie Canny, and um, I'm basically going to start my own YouTube channel. Yes, I've been trying to start it for a while now. I may have some few little videos up there, but that was years ago. That was like in 2019 when it was in 2018. But during that time I was going through a whole lot, and I didn't want to be judged. I did not want nobody to be like, "Oh, look at her, who she thinks she is," or you know, I was in and out of the hospital, um, as well as going through some things. Lost my father. It was very hard because that was my that was my rock. And um, he put me through hell, but that was my rock. Um, what else? COVID came. Had to literally change my whole entire life. Um, literally. Because my plans before my transition was okay, I'm going to get me this small little home. I purchased this mobile home, and it was for me because I was like, I'm by myself. I was not thinking of, being with someone. I was thinking, okay, well, and again, you got to prepare for your future because you're 41 and you're bouncing from apartment to apartment, giving all these people money, and you know, um, you're 41 years old. And at that time, I was working a really good job. I was, I was not a top tier, but I was well respected um, in the organization that I was in, the job organization I was in. And um, and I loved it. I really loved my job. Like whatever they gave me, I studied it in and out, learned it, got it, moved on. Like customer service was my thing. I always believe because people is what brings your company, what makes your company. If you don't treat the people right, the people can destroy you, literally. Because especially nowadays that there's social media, there's every type of way of destroying a company. And this was a government company. So, of course, being working in the government as well, I was not able to do too much social media, because if I say anything, let's say if I would have said a joke, somebody could have said, "Oh, she's talking about me," you know, and that's it. I got fired. If I went on a vacation and I wore something and they saw that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a representation to that company and they don't like it because they probably saw a little cheek. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So I avoided social media. That's why I avoided social media. It's not because I did not want to. I did want to. Trust me. I wanted to start in my YouTube for a very long time. But I'm happy now that one also gave me time to straighten my health, straighten my mind, give strength to my mind, um, embody myself, love myself. Um, I found peace. It was easy. I lost my peace. I lost my sanity for a little bit. I went into depression, and that's another topic. But let me stop babbling a little bit and just get to what I wanted to say. So now, after COVID, during COVID, I had to move my mother, and I moved my mother from down south, Miami, to Tallahassee, Florida, with me. And during that change, we had to do some adjustments when it came to our business, to our finance, to everything. And all I can say is, in a Latin family, when you have children, right? When you have children, you raise your children. And then when you get older, that fruitfulness, that seed that you planted and saw it grow, you hope that that growth at the end, you know, gives you that care and nurture when you're older, you know. And that's one thing I can say that I did with my father, and I also am doing it with my mother. But with my mom, I'm doing it more full blown, because with my father, I was in college, in university, I was doing my thing, you know, and trying to build something. So, um, and my father knew it. And he said, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. He was my cheerleader. Like, he really was. And I'm coming to you raw. So excuse if you feel like, why is she dressed like that? Well, guess what? It's nighttime. um, but anyway, that was a sidetrack. Um, basically, I moved her up. I was living in this, I purchased this home. It was small. And I told her, okay. At first, our plan was that I was going to find her a condo or something that she can live next by me, you know what I'm saying? Feel comfortable or whatever. But then as more we started getting to know each other as mother and daughter, because mind you, we haven't lived with each other for years. And I mean, I don't go down there. I don't go down to Miami unless it's a funeral. Um, I used to go for family parties, but you know, all of them are dead. So, um, I don't have no type of involvement down there. Nobody I really cared for. And the only person I cared for was my mother. So, my mother and my father, that's it. Um, I'm being truthful. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or anything. But that's what it is. It is what it is. And what about it? Like my homegirl, Peyton Charles, say, what about it? So I moved her up and we was getting to know each other. It was a rough year. COVID, getting to know your mama, um, reestablishing, reopening our old family business, but at the same time trying to, you know, the business that she's in, trying to like merge them together. And it was hard because our main providers and stuff like that was Italy, and Italy got shut down. So it had me thinking. It really had me thinking about myself. And our business is basically logistics. And I was just like, okay, mom. When it came to her, I've barely tried to go into that business with her. I only give suggestions. I always give suggestions and thoughts of what to do, but I never took that side of the business seriously. Really, I didn't. I worked for other people. That's what I ended up doing. But then I started thinking during COVID about certain things. And basically, I was just thinking, like, okay, my daddy was a trucker. He was a trucker for 40 something years, 30, between 35 to 40 something years. And we had a trucking business. COVID came, and I was just like, people are ordering through Amazon, through all these connects. These products have to be moving quickly, real quick. Dispatching. I got in the game of dispatching. Then from dispatching, I was like, I started seeing the money what these truckers were making. And I was like, I called my cuz and I said, yo, like, because he's a trucker. And I was like, yo, y'all make more money than I do. And I got a fucking degree. I said, wow. And y'all really don't got to answer to nobody. Y'all don't got nobody in y'all necks like that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a cool ass dispatcher, cool ass company, or you your company yourself, you know, your own owner, operator, all that. I was like, I'm over here dispatching people and putting 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 a week in their pockets. Like nothing. And I was like, and all you gotta do is drive, hook and unload, like hook that shit up, hook and drop. Excuse for my language. I was like, man, and all you gotta do is drive and just follow the rules, you know what I'm saying? And watch the car go. Because now I'm gonna tell you, driving is very serious. Driving a truck is very, very serious. And we could get that into another videos and stuff. But yeah. I said, hold on 1 second. Let me get back and reorganize this. If I'm really trying to do this, let me really do this. Make some phone calls. Boom, boom, boom. What I need to do to get the CDL. What did I need to do to get this blah, 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 blah. You need to get your permit. Okay. Boom. Went to study. And I will put in the link below the app that I use to study. Then, boom, got my permit. Boom. Went to the school. Shout out to Career Tech. It's in Lakeland, Florida. I went to Career Tech. And I'm going to tell you, I learned a lot. And I have even more respect. A lot of my education that I learned through my father when I was driving with him as a little girl and as an adult, not a grown adult, but to my middle school year. My dad used to haul gas. He was a tanker. But prior to that, he was also a reefer. He hauled fruits and vegetables all across the United States. And also, we had a truck towing company. Yeah, my family always been business oriented. My mom and my daddy, we hustled. Okay, that's where my hustle mentality comes from. So a lot of his notes, then it's so funny how your brain works. I remember when I used to sit in the passenger side, of course it was on the driver's side because I was a little girl. He used to say, listen, and he would give me little notes. You know, he would be like, this is why you gotta stop so far. Like, you gotta stop slowly because you don't, this is a truck. This is not a car. You're not driving a car, you driving a truck. And when he would make those big turns, you know, but his trailer was there at an edge, but not to let another car go through. And he made his turn. I understood, he was telling me why he did it. Because, cars will go around, try to go around him, and then you can hit the car, and cars, humans, when they drive, and they don't got no respect for truck drivers. Y'all should respect truck drivers. Be careful. I've seen some crazy shit out there. And I don't understand why. And I be telling myself, y'all must not love y'all life when y'all driving. Even when I was driving a car, I used to have respect for truckers. Because I know, as a little girl, I used to see it. And, but anyway, went to the school. Shout out to Gary. Gary was awesome. Oh my God. Between Gary and JB, I'm not going to lie to you. JB taught me straight back. He was like, you got to get this. But I already was driving okay, but he cleaned me up. Like, clean. He was like, you see that over there? You keep an eye on that, the corner of your trailer. Keep an eye on the corner of your trailer. That light. If that light moves this way, you move the steering wheel. If the light move that way, you move the steering wheel this way. I said, okay. Boom. Did it. I love me some JB. JB and Gary. Those are my babies. Like, when I grow up in trucking, that's what I want to be. Like them two. Swagging. So, career tech, I'm telling y'all, go to career tech. Y'all got to be patient, though. Y'all got to be patient. It's a process. Don't go in there thinking, oh, I know this and know that and da da da. They're going to show you don't know shit. Okay? Sorry for the cussing. Once again, I'm a sailor. I'm a trucker. That's why I say I'm really a trucker, because I cuss the hell out of anybody. But anyway. I got it done. Once I got it done, I was official. Now I'm really official. I was official. I got my CDL. I went under another company, and I'm not going to even mention them. Don't care for them. Because they were nothing but lies. Lies. Put it this way. I've been sitting here for 5 weeks and nothing. Now y'all gonna say, but y'all, you do dispatching. Why you da 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 da? This is the thing. When you have a fresh CDL, okay, brokers is not gonna give you, okay, cargo. Your insurance gonna be sky high. And then nowadays with this gas, between insurance and gas, and you have to beg to get a cargo, no, I'm not gonna go off rip from school to being owner's operator, meaning on my own, not under a company. Okay? Not gonna do that. That's crazy. That's gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose money completely. Let's be smart. Okay? Let's be really smart about this. So, and plus I wanted at least a year experience under a company. And you can still do owner operator, but you're gonna be going owner operator under that company. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get credit. So that's why I'm choosing the route that I'm choosing, and I'm doing it for a certain reason. There is a plan for this. Okay. So that company said, I'm gonna get you picked up on Friday for your mentor. Friday came, nothing. Put it this way, 5 weeks. Nah, bruh. I got I got a mortgage. I got 2 car notes. I have bills. I'm a grown as adult with bills. I'm not some of these kids out here that they're renting. No. I actually have a home. I have 2 homes, you know. And I'm not playing them games. And I'm not losing either of my homes for nobody.